Oh man, looks cold out there. Hey cycling community, this is Steve Brusis, the Cycling Greek. This is day one of the X block. It's pretty cold out there. It's about 7 o'clock and 38, 39 degrees. Actually, it's about 39 in Fresno, so it's going to be about 36 over here. I've been porking up a bit. We're going to do a weighing, and then we're going to do a weighing at the end of the X block, and then see how my weight goes. So the X block is actually going to be between Christmas and New Year's. I'm not going to be riding every day. I'm going to have small mini blocks within that 10-day period. Okay, let's see what the damage is. 165.7. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, day one of the X block. I'm going out to meet the whoever is starting at 9 o'clock in an hour and a half over at the start location. I think there'll be about 5 of us. The order of the day is going to be tempo. There may be a little play, but mostly tempo. I am bundled. Okay, time to get to work.
I don't know about you, but riding in the cold like this has always been a little bit harder for me. Now, this was my first group ride back since being sick. I did do about 78 miles, a little under 5 hours, and I did have a 15-mile headwind to get home. But when I got back, I was knackered. Because I was sick the other week, and because my symptoms are slowly going away, I had to account for this when I designed this X block. Doing 3 hours of group tempo allowed me to test myself to see if I was truly over my illness, and it appears that I am. This X block contains individual workouts, team workouts, and focus for a purpose group rides. One of the workouts during the first half of the X block is going to be a group, not a team, but a group time trial workout. Another workout is going to be a Paceline sprint workout. Look for those in the coming days. Between each halves of the X block, I'll have 1 day off the bike. The design for the second half of the X block is merely preliminary. It will be finalized once I see how I'm doing after the last workout of the first half. Just to give you another perspective on how cold it was, I had just done a long pull, pulling back somebody who had separated from us. We were on an undulating part of the course and we were coming into a sprint point. As I just pulled off, I saw that the next person in line was our main sprinter and he started to take his pull. I went to the back and just waited. The curvy and wet roads along with the cold started to play in my mind. When it came time when the sprinter started his sprint, I just rolled in with the rest of them.
Man, that was cold in the morning, and then just cold after that. Then the wind came. 15 miles of headwinds just to get home. Okay, that's day one. During this block, I'm going to be talking about training, both on and off the bike. We'll be talking about putting on a road race, and talk about some other stuff. So let's go inside and see what awaits me before I sign off.
Enter access code. Disarmed.
Hey, Susie. What are you guys doing? Oh, what are you guys doing? Look at all you guys. Don't know if you guys can see that. That is Susie and the Banshees. Susie, Cooper, Brian, Kira. Susie, Cooper, Brian, Kira. And of course we have extras. Now, comment, like, subscribe. See you on day 2, the Cycling Greek.